Good morning! Today is my first work day since we got back from New York City, and tomorrow is like my real first work day with appointments and meetings and stuff, but today is like my soft launch back into working. I've been sleeping a lot, seeing friends, seeing family, doing a lot of laundry, and today is going to be like my first day where I'm actually going to do some work. So I'm not even sure what I'm going to do today, but I do know that during the workday I'll also be doing some laundry, because even though I've been doing laundry non-stop, there's still some, but luckily I love doing laundry. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like it. So yeah, let's just take a look into my office, see what we need to do. Let's make a to-do list and just let's get started. I also washed my hair after I took a run this morning, so I'm just putting on a sweater because it's a little bit chilly. I think I'll put on some jewelry and then we'll get started. So my office is still not really in the perfect setup, but I do feel a lot better with the desk over here instead of where it used to be. But I've also created quite a mess before leaving. Let's start with a little 5-minute tidy up just to clean out the surfaces, and then we'll get to work. So the trick with a 5-minute tidy up is that you really only do the surface that you work on. So this desk and kind of this little ledge, that's what I'm looking at while I'm working. But this, for example, this corner, it just needs sorting. I'm going to have to, make an effort to maybe buy a little shelf or figure out a different spot, but that is not the moment to do right now because then instead of doing the tasks that I have to do, I'm going to just spend my day doing this. So I think that's like the key, is only focus on the area where you're working and not trying to organize your whole office or your whole house. So that being said, I'm going to make a to-do list now. I'll be using my Be Your Most Productive Self journal. If you don't follow Be Your Most Productive Self on Instagram, you really should. I'm still starting up, so it's quite small, but I'm working on it. I've just been traveling, I've been sick, but I'm getting back into it. And it's just everything that you need around being productive, but in like a holistic, healthy way. And it's perfect for you if you procrastinate in any way, because I used to procrastinate a lot, but now I am really productive without burnout, without overworking myself. So yeah, let's get to work. I actually ended up setting some intentions first. So I like setting intentions for the week ahead, but also for the day. And I like doing kind of a mixture of gratitude for what I have, intentions for certain appointments and meetings, but also just having a good workflow, feeling good, aiming to grow a certain area of my business or to make a certain area go more easy. So for example, sometimes I can kind of tell myself that emails are really annoying and stuff. So it's just about reminding myself like emails are fun, they fly by. I always get positive news through email, and just kind of changing what I'm telling myself about a certain area of work or my days and reiterating it until you believe it, and put reminders, that's why I have all these post-its and stuff. So that's what I did first, and now I'm going to start planning my day. Okay, so I I made a loose plan for the day and now I'm going to start doing the tasks. Of course, I always set a timer before every task so that I know how long it's going to take approximately, and just that I know that I only need to focus for 20 minutes or 30 minutes and it's not forever. So let's get started. I had to use my phone for some stuff for work, so I didn't really get to vlog a lot of the past couple of hours, but it's about lunchtime. So I'm gonna go downstairs, make some lunch, and then afterwards we'll continue. Sometimes on Sundays we do this like little brunch date, but just at home. We go for like a hike in nature in the morning, and then afterwards we have this like little breads and croissant, and we make some tea and just have like a brunch breakfast type thing together. And usually we have some left over, so I have this like tiny little bread thing and then like mini croissant. I'm just making that for lunch now, and maybe I'll have like some berries or something. Recently, one of Arjan's friends, he and his girlfriend have this, how do you say, understanding that every first Saturday of the month or something they do like a date together. It's kind of a way to get out of the COVID rut, and then as like a way to get out of that they were doing these kind of dates. So Arjan took them out on like a birdwatching trip, and that was one of their dates, like just in a friendly way. And then they said like I could come as well. So I was talking to his girlfriend and about ideas, and I told her like in the summer you have these movie nights that are outside. Most theaters or like public places do that in the summer, and that's a really fun date night. But also just like go for a hike on a Sunday morning or Saturday morning, and then just like get breakfast together. I feel like that's like a really cool date as well. I mean, it depends on what you think is a date, but for me it's just like spending quality time together, and I love doing that. So that was so fun yesterday, and now I can eat the leftovers for lunch. I'm going to have a few berries because I'm already so hungry. So when we got back from New York, the city is kind of a stressful place to be, especially because we just had like a lot of appointments and meetings. We were just kind of all over the place and trying to see the city as well. So when I got back, I got these beautiful flowers. Let me show you. They're just these very simple carnations, I think they're called, and they're just so beautiful. I got one red and one pink bouquet, and it was kind of in the half off bin, like buy one get one free or something. And I was like, they still look great because a lot of them still have to bloom, and some of them already were, and there were no dead ones. So I was like, okay, I'll get some flowers for this one time. And I just feel so much more at home because of it, because especially when the sun isn't shining, even though we have so many windows, it gets a little bit dark, as you can see right now, for example. But then these flowers really brighten up the place. Okay, the oven is ready. My favorite thing to eat for lunch is leftovers because then I don't have to think about it, and I can just grab whatever we had like last night and the night before, heat it up and just eat it as if I just had like a fresh meal. I'm just happy that I don't have to think about it. I'm feeling so much better in my home already. Just like it takes a couple of days to get over the jet lag and like the pure exhaustion because we kind of skipped a day and a night because we were flying and like skipping hours because here it's later than in New York. But I'm already feeling so much better now, so much more at home. And like I said, just getting some flowers, doing the laundry, you know, just kind of getting acquainted. Just give yourself a couple of days. It's really good for me to remember next time, because I just want to feel good all the time. But it's okay if you have like a couple of days, you know, coming off of like a big trip or something. And I'm already so much used to it, so much more used to it now. So yeah, I'm just glad, and I'm also happy to be back at work actually. Like, I took a few days off after New York because I needed it, but I planned it beforehand and I ended up really needing it. So I'm happy I did, and now I feel kind of ready to get back into it. But I'm doing kind of like a hybrid day, like relaxed day / working day today, and then tomorrow is like the real proper day where I actually have to do some work. This dress has been hanging on this chair for so long. It's like a dress that I used to have that is so gorgeous, but I had to take it apart. And I feel like maybe tonight Arjan is not going to be here, so maybe tonight I should have like a little night for myself and fix this. So I'm going to put this on my list for after work, but for now let's get back to work and we'll deal with this tonight. So of course I filmed a whole vlog of our New York City trip, and now is the time to start editing it. I expect that I have filmed a lot, probably enough for 2 vlogs and probably enough to edit for 3 or 4 hours, I'm guessing. So I'm just going to start with a 1-hour vlog now, just to kind of get started, see how it goes. And then I might do another one afterwards, but I also need to do emails and I want to do some other things not on a computer. So yeah, let's just get started and see how it goes. The vlog is coming together. It's already at 16 minutes, but I'm going to do a little bit more of an edit later, of course. I got myself a snack and some water, and we're going to keep going for another hour. I think that's enough editing for one day. The vlog is now at 32 minutes, so I still have some more footage to go through of the actual wedding. I think that's enough work for today, and now I'm just going to relax and maybe sort out some laundry. I did want to take more pictures for my Vinted account, but I don't think it's going to be light enough, and I want the colors to be like true to what they are. Yeah, I think I'm just going to relax, sort out some laundry and stop work for the day.